Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of In My Dreams. And in this episode, you guys, I'm going to go over the 7 things that you're going to need to do before you move out of the USA and out to Asia. And today, guys, it is another gloomy day. I am still in the United States, actually, for the holidays, visiting family. And I'm going to be here for Christmas and the New Year's. You can also see the past few videos that I've been doing these cart rides in the family golf cart. And we're going to go over the 7 things today that you're going to need before you move out of the United States. So here we go, you guys. And the first thing is going to be, you guys are going to have to sell some things. You're going to have to sell all of your belongings, the things that you're not going to need to bring to Asia with you or to Thailand with you. Because you guys, there's going to be so much stuff that you're going to have to get rid of. And there's going to be so many new opportunities for you when you get over to Asia. So just trust me. Sell everything that you possibly can. Now, you're going to need the money as well. So you'll see once you get out there, a couple months in, you're probably going to be saying 100 to close to 1,000 times is, damn, I wish I had more money. I wish I had more money. You may not need it, but you're going to run into 1 million things that are just going to cost, $10, $20, $30 here and there. And just by selling some things, it's really going to help out. So trust me, just try to get through all that stuff. You can use Marketplace, you can use eBay, you can use Craigslist. I mean, seriously guys, just sell your stuff. Alright, that's number 1. And we're going to move on to number 2, you guys. Number 2, you're going to have to give away a lot of things. You're going to want to give away everything that you possibly can as well. Because this is also going to go back to number 1, to the things that you couldn't sell. So be prepared to give some things away. You're going to notice that these are going to be things that you never thought that you're ever going to be giving away. Yes, these are definitely going to be things that you never thought that you're ever going to give away. For sure. And these are also going to be things that you cannot bring with you on the plane to Asia or to Thailand once you're moving out of the United States of America. So just be prepared to give them things away. You can give it to family, you can give it to friends, you can give it to needy people. There's plenty of places you can donate your stuff and give it away. Don't hang on to it. And that's going to put us on to number 3. You guys, for number 3 is letting go. You're going to have to let go. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to let go. And I'll go over those with you. So you're going to have to get rid of and let go of friends. There's some friends that aren't going to be able to go with you. You're going to have friends and family members that cannot go with you, guys. You're going to have to let them go. And fortunately and unfortunately, you're going to have friends and family members that are going to be very happy for you. And then you're also going to have friends and family members that are going to be very angry with you. And that's going to be very hard for some of you, because I know some of you are not good at letting go. Period. So, and especially when family and certain friends that you care so much about, and friends that supposedly care about you, and family, feuds that have gone on for years and stuff like that, you guys, that stuff's real. This is a part that is very easy for some people and is very hard for some people. Some things could pop up that haven't popped up ever, or there could be some things that have been hidden from you for a very long time, for years, that just might all of a sudden decide to be presented to you by friends and family members. All because you decided that you're finally fed up and ready to get out and get away from the situations that have been happening in the United States. Yeah, all that stuff pops up, you guys. But it could be great. But just be prepared, because there could be some nasty things that are about to happen in the next few months. Just have your guard up. So get ready to let go of those things. You're going to let go of lifetime memories. You're going to be letting go of stuff like that. Lifetime goals. You're going to have to get rid of stuff like that. This is stuff that hurts. And lifetime plans. Stuff that you have planned your whole life, you know? Things that have been planned for you in your whole life as well. You're gonna have to walk away from that stuff. So be prepared for that stuff, you guys. It's gonna be good and bad. So just be prepared. All right, we'll move on to the next thing. This moves on to storage. While you're letting go and giving away things, you might, for some reason, have a couple things you need to put in storage. There's gonna be some of you, I know some of you are gonna have homes, some of you have extended family, and just stuff you're not gonna be able to get rid of yet, because moving out of America actually does take time. So I can imagine some of you guys are gonna have cars and sentimental things that you can't get rid of that you're gonna need storage. So my advice for you for storage, the first things first, is definitely ask family. Ask family first. No matter what, do not go and look at storage units. Do not do any of that first. Ask family first. Just ask. After you ask family, go and ask some friends. Do not go and ask storage unit yet. Ask family and friends first. I'm telling you, that can go a long way. It will save you money. It's going to save you money. Now, bottom line, like the last resort, go for a storage unit. Go for a storage unit, but go in the mental headspace that you're only going to need it for about 6 months to a year. 6 months to a year, because at some point within that next year, you got to go back and get it. You got to go back and get it. You're going to get someone to ship it out. You're not keeping that storage unit because you're moving out of America. I'm telling you guys, don't do the storage unit. I've seen stories of people moving out of America and then bam, their whole life is gone because for some reason they couldn't go back, or something happened along the way that they just couldn't get the stuff out and their stuff is gone. Just don't do that. That's a very, very good possibility of happening, because you never know what's going to happen once you move out of the United States. Life might just go so good that you don't go back to the United States, and then your stuff goes away, or it just goes bad, So that was number 4. All right, we're going to move on to number 5. Number 5, this is common sense. Common sense, you guys. You're going to need money. Number 5 is money. You're going to need some money to move out of the United States. I probably shouldn't have to explain this one, but there's going to be some of you in here that you made it this far in the video that you're going to need money. So a couple things of advice that I have for you is to open up a WISE account. You need a WISE account, W-I-S-E. Google it. It's an international card that you can use, and international transferring for fees and money. Get a WISE card. Also, the next piece of advice is get an international bank account. You can do JP Morgan or you can do Charles Schwab. So do JP Morgan or Charles Schwab. International banking. That's my advice for you guys. You're also going to need income, some type of income when you're moving out of America. Do not move out of America without an income, guys. It's not going to work out. You're going to run out broke, and you might get stuck, and it won't be good. You're going to get deported. You're going to be deported broke. You don't want that to happen. Other things can happen when you go broke out of the country. You don't want to go broke out of the United States, trust me. And you're going to need money for visas, you guys. You're going to need money for visas. You're gonna need that. So don't mess up without any money. You're gonna need money. Do not mess up. So, and this moves on to the next one. Number six, you're gonna need health. You're gonna need health care, and you're gonna need money for health care. So number 6 is health care, you guys. So handle all that stuff before you even think about getting on that plane. Before you even think about getting on that plane. You got all the way to number 6. You did all the things all the way up to number 6. Before you get on the plane, make sure you got your health care set up. Make sure you got any necessary vaccinations. You got your doctor notes all set up to transfer to your next doctors. Do your research on your next doctors. And then make sure you have health insurance set up, you guys. Make sure you have some type of health insurance set up for your first year. Because your first year is your most important. There's so many things that happen in that first year. Trust me, I would know. I'm thankful I had health insurance, that's for sure. And then you guys, that's gonna be number 6. And then number 7, you guys, is the backup plan. Backup plan, you need that. And that's gonna be my advice for you, is to have a backup plan with family first. For sure, if something goes wrong, you can abort mission and you can go and hang out with family for a little bit until you figure your next step out. And then have a financial backup plan, you guys. Have that emergency fund. You need that. You're gonna need that emergency fund and the backup plan just in case. Because if something goes wrong, you're gonna need that emergency fund for that trip home or to get back to your family. That's all you need. When things go wrong, get the backup plan, you guys. Trust me, it's not over when you have a backup plan. And then make sure you have a plan A and a plan B. So as I'm saying now, plan A could be family, you know what I'm saying? But have a plan B. You know, have a plan B in lock just in case. In case with friends and family don't work out, have a plan B. Make sure you have a location set up already in mind of where you're gonna go. I know some of you guys probably have a good background of good jobs and experience. You know, there's locations where you can go to get set up with some jobs. You can hit the coast. You can hit the coast real quick. You can go right down to Seattle. You can go to San Fran. You can go to Hawaii. You can set up that plan B. Get that job. Live in and out, you know. You can do a hostel here and there for a few months. Get that money back up. Boom, we're back on the track. Have a plan B set up, you guys. That plan B won't be for everybody, but that's a plan B that'll set up for some people. Plan A and a plan B. Definitely. But alright guys, that's actually everything in this video. So those were the 7 things that you're gonna need to move out of the United States, you guys. And thank you again for coming back to another episode of In My Dreams. We will be back in Asia and back in Thailand in a couple weeks. And I will see you guys on the next episodes. Alright you guys, thank you. Peace.